Hello folks, and welcome here once again to Divine Fine Motors, and thank you so very much for being here. God bless you and your family, and I mean that with all of my heart. And folks, I want to congratulate you on finding this. And this is like a unicorn, I guess you might say, in my business. And if you have been looking for one of these, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And those of you who have bought from us over the last 10 years and listened to me go on and on about Toyotas and Lexuses, you all know that this is my holy grail of automobiles. This even more so than the Lexus LX 470, which is basically the same thing, but there are not very many of these at all. When Carol and I are out traveling, or I'm out by myself, and please, while I'm talking, continue to look, because I'm going to go all over this vehicle with this camera and show you just how nice it is. But when we're out traveling, I'm out traveling, if I'm in a gas station, a restaurant, a shopping center, wherever it may be, and I see someone pull up in one of these, I always go give them a big smile, love on them a little bit, introduce myself, being kind and gentle as I possibly can be, and I always tell them, if they ever decide that they want to sell this or theirs, please give me a call. Now, it's happened a couple of times, and I do it with Toyota Tundras as well, four-wheel drives. But folks, I told my bride yesterday, this is, and I get just the nicest stuff that you possibly can. We live in a great place down here in Florida, and we have some wonderful vehicles that are extremely well taken care of. We have a huge elderly population and pretty wealthy. But every now and then you get to find something like this. And folks, I absolutely think that Toyotas and Lexuses are the best automobile that you can purchase. If you don't want problems, if you want something to ride and perform and not give you any issues, for safety, for reliability, for dependability, you cannot beat them. They are the best. And this one right here is the best that Toyota makes. This is a 2007 Toyota Land Cruiser. I have the MSRP, and the gentleman who bought it, or the lady, I don't know for sure, but they didn't even allow them to put that sticker in the window. They probably ordered this. It came from Miracle Toyota, and that's right in the heart of Florida. That's not even by the water. That's smack dab in the middle of the state almost, around Orlando. But they bought it brand new at Miracle Toyota. It was almost $62,000 before any taxes or dealer fees or any of that stuff. And folks, I'll just say this, it's the nicest one that I have ever, in 10 years of buying them, have ever come across. And I have probably only had maybe a half a dozen of these, for a couple reasons, because they're very hard to find, because Toyota just didn't make that many of them. They're very expensive, and they just didn't produce a lot of them. But they are by far the best vehicle that you can buy. They have a 4.7 all aluminum motor that should be called the Million Mile motor. I sold a Dodge Cummins diesel, and they call that motor, that diesel, a 5.9, the Million Mile motor, but they ought to call these that. My daughter has a 6-cylinder, and she's got 231,000 miles, and she said, Daddy, she just graduated Yale University about 8 months ago, God love her, and she said, Dad, how long do you think I can keep Penelope? She named hers. I said, honey, you might be able to put 1,000,000 miles on it. There's people that do. There's people put 1,000,000 miles on 4-cylinder Toyotas. But again, if you're looking at these, I really don't have to go through all this, because you know. Now, I don't have to tell you how nice this is, but I'm going to say this, and I'll keep my mouth shut. It's the nicest one that I have ever seen. This is all original paint. It's never been in an accident. It was a one-owner vehicle. You can tell they kept it in their garage ever since it was new. It doesn't look like it's had a full day in the sun. And folks, again, it's as nice as you will ever get a chance to buy one of these. And if you're listening to this video, you ought to turn it off now. Go up on that ad, get my phone number or my wife's, Carol. You'll love her. Call us. We don't go to bed until about 10:30, 11 o'clock on the weeknights, and we're at Eastern Standard Time. But give us a call before this is gone. This will not last until the end of the auction. I can just about guarantee you. So with that said, now that you've seen the outside of it and you've seen every bit that you can see, the underneath of this vehicle, folks, and it's got practically brand new tires on the back of it too. Look, you even get a nice alloy wheel underneath it, but every nut and bolt under it, folks, looks just like that. Look at the springs and stuff. That's another great thing about this one. It don't have those airbag nonsense stuff that a lot of the Lexuses have, that height adjustment. I don't like that stuff, but anyway, folks, it's as good as you will ever, look at that, that's not even rusted. It's as good as you will ever find one of these, and I'll say this, it rides and drives and handles as good as it ever did when it was brand spanking new. Now that you've seen and the whole thing's like that, from the back to the front. Look at the paint, it's just awesome. You can just tell, even the cladding, there's a few little nicks on the front bumper. Bumper's never been painted. I ordered some touch-up paint. I'll show you a couple little spots right there. I tried to touch up, but I just didn't have that color. Look at the headlights. Look at the grille, for heaven's sakes. And he ordered this bug shield and that sunroof shield when he bought it brand new. So those have been on there since this man drove it out of the Toyota dealership. And you can see there is not a mark on this hood anywhere. It is spotless. I'm telling you, it's spotless. And I recommend this to anybody, folks. If you get a nice vehicle, it don't matter if you pay $60,000 or if you go get a new one of these. They're probably about $89,000 today. And trust me, they're no better. They've gotten worse, really. The materials have gotten less, the quality. But get you a bug deflector to save all the little nicks and stuff in your hood. It's well worth it. I mean, you can take that off if you don't like it right now, and that hood looks as good as a brand new one. But anyway, like I said, and just see for yourself. I'll just show you. It's just as nice as you could ever hope to get one. This has been equipped with the fender flares. It's been equipped with the luggage rack. It's been equipped with the running boards. And of course the interior has everything. The backup camera, the Bluetooth, has the big nice bulletproof 5-speed transmission that's phenomenal. It has the, you see this VIN number etched in here. It says Toyota Guard. They put a protection from Toyota over on the paint, on the leather interior, on the carpet, and even undercoat the bottom, which down here in Florida is not a big thing. These 18-inch wheels were an upgrade. Like I say, the Michelin tires are practically brand new in the back. You got the nice Bridgestones up front. Got the mud flaps. It's never even towed anything. Now they'll tow a house if you want to put a tow pack or a tow hitch on the back. But I mean, look at the back bumper and stuff. It's just immaculate. Look at the exhaust. How nice. But nothing. It's just absolutely beautiful. Just beautiful. All of the chrome badging is just like it was when it was new. You can't make it no nicer. Now, what I'm going to do, now that you've seen this whole thing, I'm going to take you around to the front. I could talk for hours about this, and I'm trying not to say so much and just show you stuff and let you just see all of the door panels, the door jambs. Look at that. Now, here's the thing about this, and listen, I've been looking at cars for 33 years, praise God. This vehicle looks like it was only used by the driver's side. Now, I had ordered a brand spanking new leather seat bottom for that because that one was cracked just a little bit over on the left-hand side. So that's brand new. But that seat back is the original. That armrest is the original. That console, all original. Look, all the console. Look how nice. It's just immaculate. The dash is like it was when they left Toyota. So is the glove compartment. The carpet is all nice and clean. Dual power seats on both sides. A little bit of stain on the other carpet around on the driver's side, but that's it. Here is your sticker. I've got everything on there. You can see Miracle Toyota right there in Winter Haven, Florida. This is all the stuff that you get. This is all the extras. You can read it. Just when you click on the picture, just make it larger and you can see, and there you go, $61,645. But it's the best vehicle you can buy. Look at here. This is the book. All the everything that you got when it was brand spanking new. It's never been out there. It even comes with both keys. But that's all the original leather. All the door panels are as nice as they ever were. Look at the speakers. All the speaker things are just perfect. And that's not a tear in that speaker. That was just some pollen or something. Those are fabric kind of stuff. Again, all the door jambs. I'm gonna have to hurry it up. The third row seats and the back row seats, I'll just say it, they've never been set in. These seats have no sign whatsoever of ever being set in. No, they've not been dyed, they've not been sprayed. They're all just like they were when it was new. Underneath them is the same way. The backs of them, those seats have never been in there. Matter of fact, when he traded it back in, he traded in at a Toyota dealership, probably for a brand new one. They even have the little covers over the door things. But those seats have never been used. The headliner is perfection. Okay, moving on around. Again, all the door panels. Listen, if you get this vehicle, please promise me to sell it back to me when you get finished with it. I don't care if it's got 500,000 miles on it. It's the nicest one I've ever seen. It's been taken care of as good as I've ever seen one taken care of. I don't know if they've put the timing belt on there, but I'll tell you what, a timing belt at 200,000 miles is a waste of your money. You might want to do it at 500,000, but you don't need to. But again, it has been absolutely extremely well taken care of. Can you see that? Not a speck of dirt under there. All of your, this is the main stuff when you're looking at one of these four-wheel drives. You look at it real close inside this stuff. Underneath here, a lot of times if it's been up north in the salt and stuff, of course I know this one hasn't. It's never even seen snow. But it is this nice. It's got navigation, it's got the backup camera, it's got the Bluetooth. Look at it. No accidents, never been smoked in. Looks like it's never had a French fry eaten in it, folks. And it's as nice as you could ever get one. Look at the back of the seats. This back seat compartment, I've never seen one of these that these nets weren't stretched out and kind of hanging out. These are just like they were when it was new. The engine compartment is the nicest that I've ever seen. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. They only give me 15 minutes. Now this steering wheel is not bad, it's all leather. If you want to take that thing off, you can. Let me pull it off of there. But it's leather, you can clean it up. I'll put that back on there if you want. There you go. It's got a voice activated navigation. It's one of the best in the industry. Your backup camera, Bluetooth, 6-disc changer. It's got it all, folks. Heated seats, cassette, no lights, doesn't even have a tire light. Listen, thank all you all who have bought from us. I love you all. Proceeds of all the stuff that we sell goes to helping underprivileged kids. I love each and every one of you. Carol and I is getting ready to celebrate 10 years, and we want to thank all you all. But listen, I hope and pray that you really been hoping and praying for one of these, and I hope you've been waiting for just the right one, because I'm just here to tell you again, folks, you cannot find a nicer one than this. It is just as good as I have ever seen them. And it is just in amazing, amazing condition. So thank you all again. God bless you. I can help you get it shipped anywhere in the country, and if we're available, I can pick you up at the airport. I gotta go. We love you. God bless you, and have a great day. Be kind to one another. Love on one another. Bye-bye.